Hello students, today we have to discuss a very interesting topic that is coming our way time and again during exams, because we have to write these aspects of different these prose pieces and poetic pieces. We have to discuss what is theme, what is style, what is interpretation, what is critical appreciation. उर्दू में भी हमें आता है ये मसला, मरकज़ी ख्याल क्या है, उसलूब क्या है, तशरीह क्या है और तजज़िया क्या है. Let us have a word about all of them one by one. First, what is theme? What is theme? What do you think theme is? The theme is the idea or point that is central to a story. It is actually idea that is central to a story. That is central to a story. To a story. An idea that is epicenter of the story. Central to a story. An idea around which the story revolves. A theme can often be summarized in a single word. It can be summarized in a single word. For example, some poem, its theme could be love. Its theme could be cleverness. Its theme could be greediness. Its theme could be beauty. So this is the theme. Means what the reader thinks the work is about is theme. What the reader thinks the work is about. It is very important point. It is from the reader's perspective. What the reader thinks. The reader thinks the work is about. What the reader thinks the poem, the prose piece, etc. the work is about, it is theme. Work is about, so it is theme. गोया एक मरकज़ी नुक्ता जिसके गिर्द पूरी कहानी या पूरी पोइम घूमती है वो थीम हो सकता है. एक लफ्ज़ में इसे बयान किया जा सकता है, उन्वान दिया जा सकता है. अरे जो कारी होता है वो क्या सोचता है कि जो मैं पढ़ता हूँ, नज़म पढ़ता हूँ, स्टोरी पढ़ता हूँ, ये किसके गिर्द घूम घूम कर आती है, यही थीम है. जैसे अगर हम द स्टोरी ऑफ ए क्रो पढ़ेंगे तो क्लेवरनेस हमारा थीम बैठता है. इसी तरह सॉन्ग टू सीलिया तो लव हमारा थीम बैठता है. ग्रेडी डॉग में ग्रेडीनेस. इस तरह ऑन जो हमें लकड़हाड़े की कहानी है, woodcutter story, honesty comes to our mind, so that could be theme. I hope you have understood this one. Second is more important, that is style. Style. What is style? Usually it is thing that is related to poetry more than to the poems. So in Urdu we call it usloob. So what is style? The style of a particular poem refers to all the choices that are made in order to create the poem's meaning. All the available choices. It is all the choices used by writer to convey meaning, to convey his content, to convey his content in a meaningful way. So the style is the particular in a particular poem refers to all the choices that are made in order to create the poem's meaning. It can include technical choices. Sometimes it can include technical choices, necessarily technical choices. And what are our technical choices? Yes, it can whether to use long lines or small lines, short lines. That is lines or stanza, or whether to use punctuation, open punctuation or close punctuation. It is used to convey meaning, using up rhythm and rhyme schemes. It can also include poetic choices such as diction of the poet. Diction means word choice. Word choice reflects what the style of the poet is. It can use the genre, whether he is using sonnet to express himself or he is using haiku. And subject matter. Content also shows the style of the poet or the prose writer. All these things contribute to a reader's overall experience reading a poem or a prose piece, and that makes up the style. So, the style in poetry or prose involves it is make up of this all the things which a poet uses to convey meaning. It can be tune, it can be tune, the pitch of his words, it could be emotion in his poem. यानी वो तमाम ज़राया जिनके ज़रिए नज़म अपनी पंख फैलाती रही हो, नज़म का उसलूब कहलाता है। इसमें हयत को लेकर तजर्बे, मसलन शेर के मिसरे छोटे हों कि बड़ी, रमूज़ व अवकाफ रखें कि न रखें, रदीफ और काफिया किस हिसाब से रखें, अल्फाज का इंतखाब, शेरी सिनफ का इंतखाब कि गज़ल लिखूं कि नज़म, मरसिया लिखूं कि कसीदा, मौजू का इंतखाब, मोहब्बत मौजू रखूं, हमदर्दी तरबिया रखूं या अलमिया रखूं। गोया उसलूब तमाम तरीक़ेकार का नाम है जिसे शायर इस्तेमाल में लाता है और अपनी शायरी की मानूयत, लहजा और जज्बात निगारी से कारी को रोशनास कराता है। So this is about style, and our third point is interpretation. Our third point is interpretation. What is interpretation? Interpretation. In languages we interpret verses, we interpret prose pieces, and we interpret other passages. In Urdu we call it tashri. So how do we interpret things? The interpretation focuses on the meaning of the story or essay or poem and analyzes how that meaning is conveyed to the reader. How the meaning is conveyed. How the meaning is conveyed. It is made clear by some expert. It analyzes the things, how that meaning is conveyed to the reader, and interpretation does not judge the story. Interpretation does not say whether something is good or bad, never judges, never evaluates. Interpretation never judges. We have in Arabic a quotation that Taraful Ashai bi Azdadiha. We sometimes explain things with their opposites. That is why here we read it never judges. तशरी जो है ये जज नहीं करता, जजमेंट नहीं सुनाता, बताते नहीं कि ये अच्छा है कि बुरा है. Yes, it does not judge its author or its character based on personal ethics. It never uses personal ethics जो उसकी अखलाकी बंदिशें हैं, खुद के पास ज़ाब्ते हैं, उन पर परखता नहीं और मॉरलिटी अखलाकियात को लेकर बात नहीं करता. The purpose of the interpretation is to offer the reader an insight into the character. Simply, interpretation offers insight. It offers insight to the reader, how to understand the content given by the writer or the poet. So it makes things easy and makes him understand the characters and meaning of the story by relying on his own ideas as a lens through which the focus his analysis. He makes them understand the things his own way to use his own lens. तशरीह जो होती है ये मीनिंग बताती है, लफ्ज़ों को आसान करके दिखाती है, इसकी गिरहें खोलती है। जो हमारे पास प्रोज पीस हो या पोइटिक पीस हो, या कोई एक्सपोर्ट करता है, उसे अल्फाज की नज़ाकतों के साथ वाबस्ता होता रहता है। हाँ, तशरीह में कोई भी तशरीह करने वाला तशरीहकार जजमेंट नहीं बताता, ये नहीं बताता कि ये जो फन पारा है अच्छा है कि बुरा है, होना चाहिए ऐसा कि नहीं, खराफात वाला है कि इसमें इखलाकियात है। वो सिर्फ आसान करके देता है उस रीडर को जो आसानी के साथ चीज़ों को समझ नहीं पाता। सो इंटरप्रिटेशन इज सिंपली मेकिंग थिंग्स ईजी बाय आइडेंटिफाइंग द bottlenecks in the way of meaning. And last is critical appreciation. Critical appreciation. Appreciation. And what is this critical appreciation? We appreciate critically things. What is this critical appreciation? A critical appreciation of a poem means to analyze the poem as a whole. This is that part which we have interpreted. Analyze the poem as a whole. In this comes first interpretation. Critical appreciation, first it starts from interpretation. First it analyzes. Then plus, what does it do? And critically provide insight in the elements. Then provides insight into the elements used by the into the elements used by the writer. Yes, used insight to the elements which make up the poem, such as diction. It starts analyzing whether the diction is up to the mark or it is obsolete now. Imagery, the imagery used by the poet or the writer is vivid imagery. Is it having some value or not? It evaluates its imagery. Structure, whether the structure is viable or not. Then it starts rhyme, whether the rhyme scheme is perfect or not. Then a rhythm, so it is doing then a rhythm. The person who critically appreciates the things, he sees all this rhyme, rhythm. That was overall things used by the choices used by the poet or the writer. He thinks whether the poet has managed to do the justice with all, with his diction, imagery, structure, rhyme, rhythm, whether all these things are up to the mark or not. Here, the critical appreciator, he comes with judgment. That is why I wrote there, Taraful Ashaibi Azdadiha. This critical appreciation does one thing, it comes with judgment. Yes, he has failed, somebody has failed to convey the message, somebody has not failed, somebody needs modification, somebody not needs. So, the overall message or theme of a poem is brought under focus by the critical appreciator. So, इसे हम उर्दू में तज्ज़िया कहते हैं। तज्ज़ियाकार पहले क्या करता है? वो पहले तशरीह करता है, तशरीह के बाद ये देखता है कि जो शायर ने या अदीब ने लफ्ज़ियात इस्तेमाल की है, डिक्शन को लफ्ज़ियात के इस्तेमाल की है, महकात इस्तेमाल की है, हयत इस्तेमाल की है, इसी तरह उसने जो रदीफ इस्तेमाल किए हैं और इसी तरह उसने जो मीटर इस्तेमाल किया है, बाहर इस्तेमाल किए हैं, क्या वो उनके साथ वफा कर चुका है, उसने उनका हक पूरा किया है कि नहीं, क्या उसका जो राइट अप है इसकी कोई उसमें तो माइब तो नहीं है, उसमें महासिन तो नहीं है, वो तमाम चीज़ों को सामने लाता है और इसके लिए जजमेंटल एक जजमेंट देता है कि ये अच्छा है या बुरा है. सो दीज आर 4 important terms of English as well as Urdu literature. I hope you would have come across these things: theme, style, interpretation, and critical appreciation. When you will be reading more and more about theme, style, interpretation, critical appreciation, you'll be having more insight about these terms of English and Urdu literature. Hope this would have done some good to you. And if you have not subscribed my YouTube channel till now, do subscribe it. And please, please, and please share my video clips to all your friends and needy students. Okay, have a nice day. Thank you very much.